Mental hygiene, my all-time priority. Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you are going. Noam Spencer. Life snippet. Rashi was a 14-year-old girl who was bright and friendly. She was good at studies and well-liked by teachers as well as her classmates. She followed an active lifestyle, including playing sports and eating healthy, timely meals. Her life underwent a big change when her father got posted to a different city. Rashi found herself in a new neighborhood and school. Because of the move to a different environment, Rashi's routine was completely thrown off. She was also missing her school friends and neighbors. The language spoken in the new city was different too. She didn't know anyone at her new school, and most of her classmates already had their well-established friend circle, so getting in and making friends wasn't easy for her. She used to feel lonely and isolated and was willing to do all that was required to please her classmates and be friends with them. Her interactions with her new classmates made her realize that they all were very much into online gaming and used to play till late at night. This was new for her because she was more into actual sports and didn't have any interest in social media and online gaming. Rashi knew that her parents would never want her to stay up late and spend so much time looking into a screen. So she started lying to them and saying that she needed to catch up with her new curriculum and staying up late. But actually, she would be playing online games to be accepted by the new kids. Overnight, Rashi seemed to change along with her new life. She became a late riser, started eating unhealthy junk food because her sleep cycle and routine was spoiled, became too interested in her phone, and started becoming isolated from the people around her. Her online gaming world became her real world. She stopped caring about her studies and forgot to study for her exams. She became obsessed with her looks and clothes and stopped helping her mother around the house. Rashi's parents were alarmed by this change and had no idea what was causing it because they were as supportive and loving towards her as before. They didn't know what would be the best way forward. They called up her old pediatrician, who suggested that the change could be because she is trying too hard to fit in. They should give her some time to find her footing and alongside, try to get her back into her old routine. The doctor also guided Rashi that she needed to stay confident about herself even if there was peer pressure, and that she should practice a routine, such as for bedtime, waking up, studying, taking healthy meals, and getting regular exercise and sunlight. The doctor told her that sticking to such a routine would ensure good mental and physical health for her. Following the pediatrician's advice really helped Rashi. Building understanding. Taking care of one's mental health should not be a priority only after an issue like anxiety or depression crops up. In reality, it's wiser to be proactive about it. Just like we eat healthy and exercise regularly in order to have better physical health in the long term, our mental health can also be preserved by making certain key changes to our life and habit. These changes include taking care of yourself by doing the things you enjoy, spending time in nature, writing down your thoughts, developing a positive relationship with your family and friends, and being more mindful by focusing on the present rather than brooding on the past or the future. You must have heard of dental hygiene, which includes brushing and flossing your teeth regularly in order to keep them healthy. In the same way, you must take care of your mental well-being in order to enjoy your life to a fullest in a healthy way and reduce chances of developing disorders. The term mental well-being refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. In other words, it is a state of well-being where a person is able to realize his or her own abilities and potential, cope with life stresses, and remain cheerful, and study in a productive manner. An individual that ensures their mental hygiene through various practices has the following characteristics. 1. They can cope effectively with life and build satisfying relationships with others. 2. They are likely to feel more satisfied with life in general. 3. They tend to have better concentration, improved memory, and better critical thinking skills. 4. They are likely to enjoy good physical health. 5. They are likely to have a greater sense of self-confidence, enjoy greater inner peace, are more contented, hopeful, and happy. For the teenager, mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. It has several benefits for both the young and old. Teenagers who are mentally healthy have better general mood, reduced risk of depression, sharper memory and clarity in thinking, higher self-esteem and greater confidence, better sleep and increased energy. Teenage is a time for exploring the world and forming your own understanding of it, independent from your parents. This can be confusing and scary. However, you should remain positive and open to life and the many challenges it brings. If you prefer to close your mind up, you will miss out on many exciting things you might have learned from and enjoyed, too. Meeting new people and undergoing new experiences can be as thrilling as it can be intimidating. Some new things and people will help you grow and become a better, smarter person, while some will lower your confidence because life is always a mixture of good and bad. For instance, you may happen to accompany your friend to a sports club and try your hand at tennis. If you are able to play well and enjoy it, you will have found a wonderful hobby for life. If you are not able to play so well, your confidence may take a hit. Similarly, you might go to a party with your parents expecting that it will be dull with all the grown-ups, but you may come across another teenager who has tagged along and make a new good friend. It may also happen that you do not make a new friend, but you choose to enjoy the food instead and listen to other people talk. It all depends on the attitude you have. A person with good mental hygiene will not let situations impact them negatively for long term. Ways to implement. Some of the steps that one can follow to ensure one's mental hygiene are as follows. Practice relaxation techniques, a relaxed body and relaxed mind hand in hand. The best way to relax the mind is to still the constant rush of thoughts. Practicing meditation every day helps with this. Breathing techniques help relieve stress and develop a positive attitude. Set realistic goals. When you study or participate in a sport, remember to set goals that are achievable and not just those that look good on paper. Large, overwhelming goals can stress you out and are demotivating. Small steps lead to better success rates. Exercise. Regular, moderate exercise helps ease tension, improves sleep, and enhances self-esteem. Take time out to do the things you love, be it a hobby or a new interest. Look for new things that engage you and keep you busy. Doing things that involve using your hands, such as gardening, sewing, knitting, or crafts improves hand-eye coordination and relaxes you. Connect with and nurture your creative self. Maintain a mood journal or diary. Writing down your thoughts, both good and bad, can provide you with clarity as well as self-awareness. Reading old entries shows you how far you have come as a person and enhances self-confidence. Don't look for validation from others. Instead of always wanting others' approval and praise, learn to be happy for yourself. Others may not always respond as you like, and this may cause disappointment and lower your confidence. Practice gratitude. Learn to be grateful for all your blessings in life, such as your friends, family, and health. Imagine your life without any of these things and you would be filled with gratitude. It's important to keep reminding yourself how fortunate you are. Be kind to yourself. Always running after perfection can exhaust your mind and kill your confidence. Be more forgiving and gentle with yourself. Accept your flaws as a part of you. Work on improving yourself, but don't expect quick results or flawlessness. Key learning. No one is perfect. We are all works in progress for our entire lives. There is always scope to evolve and learn more. So a perfect score is not possible. Thinking consciously about mental hygiene practices is essential before one starts the journey. Some of us may already be doing things that count as mental hygiene without knowing the term. However, many of us need to learn about it and incorporate it in our lives. Understanding its importance is a key first step. Before we incorporate anything in our lives, we look for its usefulness to us. Examining our current position helps us become aware of the need for mental hygiene in our lives.